okay, well, I'm fat and I'm all of this, but if this is the beauty standards out there, I'm not going to let my body stop me. I'm going to be wearing this, the same thing that every guy thinks is hot.
It is stopping you.
Why is it the men promoting it? No man's making
it is stopping you.
She's trying to set those standards and stupid people are following her. And then they're going to turn around and say, oh, it's self-love. Obesity is self-love all of a sudden. And that's what she's promoting.
Potentially, she's potentially clinically obese, but you can be obese and healthy. Yes, you can be a fit obese, and you can also be a very unhealthy.
Let me tell you something. That is a demonstrative lie. You cannot be a fit obese person because you can be fitter than most obese people, which is really what she's talking about.
But health ailments will come knocking on your door.
But are you as fit as you would have been if you yourself were not obese? No. Hey yo, it's Poppy, y'all. I'm Ace.
Hi, and I'm Star. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Alright, bet. Let's get into it. Alright, so boom. We back with Pearly Things, talking about modern woman blames men for beauty standards. I mean, that's kind of our fault. I mean, you kind of think about it.
Y'all kind of do make the beauty standards.
It's like, ain't we the ones that want the shit? So it's like, if they just try to be what we want so that we can want them, then isn't that, don't we control? I mean, in a way, I would say the opposite sex controls the standards for the opposite sex.
Yeah.
So women control the standards for men.
Yeah.
If we didn't have to have abs and have money and get haircuts and smell nice, we wouldn't. Right? Women like that, so you have to do that. You have to not drive nice cars and shit like that. Men always admit that. So it's just like the same way men like makeup and big titties and fucking big asses. That's how it go. Yeah. So you got to be what the other people want in order to attract them and also
obtain what you want in that opposite sex.
No, that's one thing that women don't understand. It's like, yeah, you have to be what we want, including your behavior. But whatever. But so I mean, let's see what they say, because I think it's kind of just partially our fault for whatever it is that women are expected to be.
That modern guys do. No, what modern guys don't do.
Granny!
My man does regular. Is tell me the truth whether I like it or not.
Thank you.
You can't do that in this game.
No.
True. Tell me the truth whether I like it or not.
100%. I agree.
And I think that you
Yo, those two look angry already.
It's alright. I can't say that you don't care about my feelings, but my man will tell me the truth whether and it's not like I know how you feel.
What kind of truths?
Everything.
Anything, bro.
Everything. Listen, right, you look fat. You look fat. Look at your face. You look like you got 2 bits of liver hanging down from your face.
Damn.
2 bits of
damn.
He'll be on some blog.
So Auntie,
I
think a lot of men are afraid to tell women the truth, and I think more men would respect it if they did. But at the same time, modern women, I think on some level like to be lied to and don't want the truth.
I agree with that. Yep.
They lie to each other.
Absolutely. Tell me the truth.
They lie to each other. That's why that's why every time on Fresh and Fit when they ask them, rate yourselves, they all rate themselves a 10. They say rate each other. They rate each other a 10. Everybody's a 10.
That saying resonated like crazy. I'd rather be told the ugly truth rather than comforted with lies. That is the facts.
We've been told our whole lives we're queens, princesses, and 10s.
I realised that because I heard everybody talking about this lizzo.
Oh no. Oh no.
I saw
You
Lizzo
motherfuckers gonna get me banned off of here expeditiously.
This week. Big. And I just thought to myself, I always talk about Lizzo, and I just thought, wow, is that?
She said,
wow. She said she's big. Big!
Wow, this is
oh God. Yeah, she gonna pull out Ari Spears and call her mashed potatoes. Oh God.
And I was just surprised that all
built like an ice cream cone.
There are no standards for women, right? So Lizzo can kind of have a physique that is not as in line with what we generally consider fit, healthy, attractive, and flaunt it in this over kind of zealous way. But men will be scrutinized for Leonardo DiCaprio will be scrutinized for dating a 25-year-old, even though he's a grown man. That's a grown woman.
Yes, I had no problem with.
She is tight.
Her size. She wants to be fat. That's her business. I hope she stays healthy. But
Right.
Me personally, I'm skinny and I wouldn't wear what she's wearing. But what I found out.
Right, but the thing is that it's like, yeah, I hope you're healthy, but like, it's your business until you try to date other people or influence people to think that that's attractive or normal for dating, when the majority of men will tell you that that's false.
And constantly putting it in our face when no one wants to see it. I'm sorry.
Right.
It's not
it's
sexually
nasty,
appealing, so therefore nobody really, sorry.
A fat phobia is not real, so just quit it.
Oh, that totally shocks me is that she can play the flute.
She's talented, yeah.
And she
Why does that shock you?
extremely talented. But when I looked at this woman,
I know like 5 people that can play the
shaking her
flute.
stuff and doing her thing, I didn't put the two together. And I thought to myself, why didn't you lead with the fact that you can really play the flute really good, rather than...
That's true. I guess one thing people could say, we're getting on Ari Spears for, right, is that they were saying that the things he said about Lizzo were gratuitous. There was no real reason for him to say that. He wasn't asked about that topic or anything like that.
Right.
However, you can go with what Grandma here is saying, or Auntie or whatever, where it's just like, but she leads with that. She leads with her stomach. Like, that's part of her gimmick. That's part of her act, being fat. And owning it, or whatever the fuck they be saying. So that's part of her act. So you're pushing that in our face as something that we should, as part of your act. So we should to be accepted, or well, at least to be critiqued.
Right. And it ain't a good critique.
And we don't like it. It looks funny to me.
You trying to make us critique it in a positive way to make you feel better, but guess what? We can't make you feel better because you don't like yourself.
Right.
And we don't like the way you look either.
Right.
I'm sorry.
I mean, keep it a stack. I want to hear the album. Don't really want to see the performance.
Not gonna lie, I like some of her songs. Her songs be jamming.
What I just say? She's talented. I want to hear the album. Don't really want to go to the performance.
They're shaking your stuff, and everybody's following her, shaking, and she's leading with that, and she's leading the people away. Rather than, how did she get
leading them out of the gym
to play the flute so good? She must have studied it or whatever, but she's not out there promoting that for the young people, for the modern people. Do you know what? I studied this. I studied music. This is what I'm doing.
Learn to play the flute in like
all the things what I would say as negative, which she's got so much positive to give, and that's why I couldn't understand that. Why people are following her that way? I would respect her more if she went out there and she dressed professional as a proper.
It's not
That's
cool.
not.
It's not that.
It's not.
Programmed to do that.
No, forget the program. It's just not cool.
What's not cool?
Lizzo's known for trying to
Even like.
What's not cool?
I'm gonna make this point. I've heard stories that she will sleep with guys and then throw them out of a room as a power play. I've heard she's deeply insecure in the way she handles herself. And to me, that sounds like you're trying to be a man in that. You're trying to be like a male who has his way, but you're not a man. You're female.
That's the only time I saw her was playing the flute. I've never seen anything from her before except her.
Oh my god.
And I was impressed with her playing the flute.
You're like the Michelin Man.
Why are you playing the flute with a swing costume on?
Juicy, what are you gonna say?
Yeah, I do. I was just gonna say, I think that people like Lizzo will do things like this because beauty standards, especially for the woman, are
reality.
Yeah, but no, beauty standards
reality,
or like what a woman wants to aspire to look like is actually based on the standards that men also, set. Because men like bitches, they've been liking bitches since maybe.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
80s,
Why did you say so?
What?
Publicly, through music, through even culture, through some of the things that are being shown
Liking
to us,
bitches?
Which means that
what is
now
that?
we got to a stage, even my friends, whenever they meet,
what does that mean?
The first thing they do is check who they're following, because that shows you really. A lot of men promote the bitch culture, so I know that obviously modern women have to take accountability. But
oh my god, bitch! If you don't understand fucking logic, it's like you gotta waterboard me with this idiot shit. Listen to me, men don't support that culture that you're talking about, like hoe culture or bad behaving woman culture.
Exactly.
That's what you're trying to say. But we don't support that. We like hoes for what they're good for, and that's it. They belong in one box, and that's where we put them. Just because a dude hang out with hoes, sleep with hoes, party with hoes, that don't mean that he want them for wife. That's a separate box. So when you're saying, oh, well, they promote the culture, you women need to be more discerning. You need to understand there's a difference between him wanting to sleep with you and him wanting to date you. Men want to sleep with almost everything that walks. But the amount, see, that's the thing. Women are very discerning with both who they sleep with and who they date. Those graphs are very similar. Yeah. Right? There's not much difference between who they would fuck and who they would date. Right? It's very rare that like, well, not very rare, but like the large proportion of the men who they would sleep with, they would also date. For men, the graph is like wildly out of proportion. It's like men will date like 10% of the women that they would sleep with, bro. So it's just like, and for so many different reasons. And until they understand that, they just keep thinking that, oh, well, they're liking pictures and putting hard eyes under the comments on Instagram. That means they promote the culture. That means that that's what they want for a wife. So I'm going to be that. When in reality, you're killing yourself. You're killing your prospects. Don't listen to that.
Are literally showing, okay, well, I'm fat and I'm all of this. But if this is the beauty standards that I'm not going to let my body stop me. I'm going to be wearing this, the same thing that every guy thinks is hot.
It is stopping you.
Why is it the men promoting it? No man's making
it is stopping you.
She's trying to set those standards and stupid people are following her. And then they're going to turn around and say, oh, it's self-love. Obesity is self-love all of a sudden. And that's what she's promoting. But it's a man's fault.
It's release.
I don't think she's obese. I think she's generally like just like wider frame.
Nah, she's not wider frame unless she's a dinosaur.
She's obese. Oh, he's a dinosaur.
She's obese.
She's obese. Quit it.
No, she's a tone.
No. She's like 300 pounds, bro. Quit it. She doesn't even work out.
She's potentially clinically obese, but
yeah.
You can be obese and healthy. Yes. You can be a fit obese, and you can also be very unhealthy.
Let me tell you something. That is a demonstrative lie. You cannot be a fit obese person because you can be fitter than most obese people, which is really what she's talking about.
But health ailments will come knocking on your door.
But are you as fit as you would have been if you yourself were not obese? No, your blood pressure's higher.
And it's only time if not.
Right, it's only time will tell. Your blood pressure's higher. Your knees,
your heart has to pump harder.
Your bones, your joints. You can't tell. Listen, mathematically, carrying around all that weight for that long is going to do stuff to you. There's a reason why when
arthritis,
early end up needing a wheelchair before your time. There's a reason why when the shootout happens, you won't turn to run and blow your knee out in 2 steps. I'm going to be down the block. But you're telling me that you and me are the same level of healthy? What are you talking about? Like, that's not even rational. It's not. Oh, you can be a healthy obese since when?
Healthy, skinny person. Okay. So she's probably metabolically fit because for her to play the flip like that.
Your thoughts? What?
I can promise you she's metabolically not fit.
False. This bitch said because she plays the flute, that means she's metabolically fit. How hard do you think playing a wind instrument is? I used to play the trumpet. I still know how. I was in band for years. Bruh! It's difficult, yes. But like, motherfuckers be smoking weed and still going and playing wind instruments, bro. You don't need them no Herculean type of lung capacity. You act like motherfuckers is a swimmer or a goddamn Navy diver. Like, relax yourself. What are you talking about? Navy SEAL? You don't need no. What are you talking about?
Despite size, but then if you take height and weight and do the calculation, she's probably.
Is it an IB?
Yeah.
She's gonna blow her knee out. What are you talking about, bro?
I just genuinely don't believe you can be big for that long. I'm not gonna pretend I'm a science student or nutrition nothing, but like I genuinely don't believe you can be big for that long and not have health issues.
Look how must be putting a lot of strain on her heart.
Eventually, yeah. But she's better off than someone who's completely sedentary.
She's mobile. She's mobile.
Does that make sense? But then now it's But anyways,
completely sedentary. Okay, so you're using a statistical anomaly to try to prove your point, where you're saying that she is more fit than a completely sedentary, skinny person who never moves or goes anywhere, and therefore metabolically their body's not doing good because they don't ever move. Yep. It's like she may be by a hair, and still, like, what type of
think of it as a race.
Yeah, but what type of straw man argument are you making up? It's just like, So you wanted to justify her being fat, so you had to find the two people in the world who are so unhealthy because they mad skinny and don't fucking go anywhere. See, the thing is that usually won't happen, because if you're like chronically sedentary, what'll happen is you'll get fat. That's what'll happen, and then the health problems will come. It's very rare for motherfuckers to never go to the gym, never go nowhere, never do nothing, and just eat and don't gain weight. Most people, it's not like that unless you're smoking meth.
Sorry, I remember what I wanted to say, Alex. The only thing I wanted to say is that why Lizzo did not lead with
the flute player
and everything is because education is not valued these days as well, guys. That's how I'm saying.
And being fat is?
It's not cool.
Police! Help! Help!
To go to uni.
It's cool to be fat?
I am a host and presenter for Cover Afrobeats events. And nobody knows I did my master's. Nobody knows I did undergrad. Nobody knows I'm a STEM student and now I'm a BSc and I'm actually a geek. No one knows that. No one cares for that. No one asks.
Fair, but also you're not doing a job that involves that, so why would they ask?
Right.
You're doing some Afrobeat shit. Why would they ask you if you know science? That's dumb. It's irrelevant.
Because it's boring.
Go work in a lab then.
It's boring. Who is it boring for?
What was it, because you found out that maybe you could make more money looking like how you look and being on the internet talking, as opposed to going to do science in a lab like the rest of the people? Interesting, right? So I don't want you to complain now, right? You're getting the benefits of using your femininity to make money and whatever. So don't complain now that people don't want you for being, for knowing science and shit like that, when you the one that took it off the table by not working in that field.
Right.
You got a master's. Go do that.
Exactly. Modern people think it's boring. I find it really fascinating, and that, for me, that's something you should lead with.
It's not boring. If niggas think they're boring, they're retarded.
That is something that...
Be careful, makes you
not
attractive,
everybody... That is something that...
What?
You
But at the same time, exactly. But at the same time, as a black woman, and you're now you're educated, double educated. You're this, that. You want to be a mom. You scare men away, guys. Want to get married and all that.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. I knew this goofy was gonna say that. Be careful. It makes you unattractive. It doesn't make you unattractive. Men just don't give a fuck. Not caring about something doesn't mean they don't like it. It doesn't mean they're scared of it. It means exactly what I said. They don't care about it. Yo, so I hate this place. We live in a crazy place. Send it away.
That's what society makes you believe.
Men aren't scared by that unless you act like you're better than them because of it.
No, shut up.
No, an average guy can beat you up. No man is intimidated by you.
No, not physically. Not physically.
That's the only thing that matters, bro. Not physically. There's no other... See, this is another crazy thing these modern people have done. She's invented some other type of intimidation. Bruh, I'm only scared of things that can hurt my body. Nothing else frightens me. What are you talking about? What the fuck? I'm scared of gunshots and sharp objects. What the fuck?
Wake me up.
From where? This goofy dream we in? Fucking A. Like, that's crazy. It's like exactly what she said. A average nigga to whip your ass. Why am I scared of you? No one's intimidated by nothing.
Wake me up, please.
Oh my god, this shit's goofy. Anyway, that's it for this one. We'll holler at you. Yo, get them together, son. Go pick up your people.
My people. My people.
You're like, hey, don't group me in with them fucking retards. Facts.
We don't have that.
We don't have nothing. We don't have nothing.
We don't have that.